Hey Gems, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, welcome to. I'm so glad that you've stopped by today. If you are interested in elevating your life spiritually, mentally, or emotionally through the use of positive affirmations, subliminals, and femininity chats, then this space is perfect for you. Make sure to follow for more amazing life-changing videos. And in case no one told you today, you are beautiful and I love you, okay? Now let's get into the video. In today's video, we're going to be talking about some of the ways that you can increase your self-worth. Now, I know in the last video I talked about the importance of having self-worth, and I didn't really touch much on what we can do to improve our self-worth. So in this video, I'm going to be covering that. Self-worth is how we value ourselves. It is a price tag that we place on ourselves. If it is placed low, we will most likely get low treatment. If it is placed high, we will, not saying that we're excluded from lower treatments, but we will be aware of it and we will most likely have higher experience than if our self-worth was low. Now, the first thing that I would like for you to do is to get to the root cause of why you feel uncomfortable being valued by yourself and others. Why do you feel that you are worth so low? And sometimes we might not recognize that our self-worth is not as high as we want it to be, and certain experiences and situations in our life have to reflect that to us. It's not until we sit down and we get to know ourselves, but it's not till certain circumstances reflect how we truly see ourselves, how we truly value and price ourselves. Now, sometimes we don't know, but sometimes we do know, we just ignore it. So certain things like childhood trauma, negative people in our lives, negative experiences, negative teachings we've had from other people who have experienced life before us. What is it, Sometimes it could be self-sabotaging behaviors that come from ourselves that are reinforcing how we value ourselves, because you don't believe it to be true. Therefore, you don't allow yourself the reality that you truly desire, which is the reality of having worth within yourself, within your entire experience. I said it before in my previous video. Self-worth is powerful. You have to get to the root cause, and you can get to the root cause by, like I said, sitting within yourself, doing your reflections, going to therapy, talking it out, honestly talking it out. Why do you feel that you are priced low? Why do you place yourself low? It is wise to recognize why you feel low about yourself, the root cause. Where is it coming from? Where is your lack of self-worth coming from? What happened to you within your life to make you believe that you are not worth the experiences that you wish to have? Okay? So the next thing I wanted to talk to you ladies about is that a divine feminine knows who she is and who she wishes to become. Ladies, when the Most High takes away all the things that you place value in, everything that you attach your value to, how is your self-worth? There are some people whose lives fall apart the minute their material identity falls apart with it too. The work that you do, your clothes, your house, you attach who you are to these things, and the minute it's being taken away, your self-worth is gone. When you place your values, and when you think about it, the things that you place your values in, when you see someone who has all the things you have, but they have it in a greater way than you, whichever way that you deem greater in your mind. When someone has a better work than you, better clothes than you, better house than you, better representation than you, better whatever. In your mind, if you deem that better and you feel that someone else has better than you, how is your self-worth? There are people who attach their self-worth to things, people, places. The jealousy comes in, the envy comes in, the hatred comes in, the low self-worth comes in again. Because you have placed your self-worth in things outside of who you are. Your self-worth is inwards. When you are building a foundation, it has to be solid. It has to be within yourself. If your foundation is placed on things, on people, and places outside of yourself, when those things are taken away from you, or when you see something that you feel is better, those insecurities and your self-worth diminishes again. In order to work on your self-worth, you have to make your self-worth from within. Hey gems, if you all are still listening, make sure to take a moment to subscribe to my channel. You guys know I am still trying to grow my channel. I just had to throw in this plug-in, okay? Make sure to follow me on my socials as well. So moving on to the next thing, a divine feminine knows what she wants in life. What exactly do you want from your life? When you know what you want in life, it is easier to get because you can block out everything that does not reflect what you want. I believe I talked about this a little bit in my last video, but I can emphasize here. Sometimes we don't feel like we're worthy of the things that we want, so we don't even talk about the things that we want. We don't even allow ourselves to imagine the things that we want. Actually knowing what it is that you want in life is important because we are communicating to ourselves our value, what we feel that we are worthy of. Write it out. Even if you do not believe in it, even if it is so scary, say it, write it out. This is one of the ways that we can help to improve our self-worth. When we know what it is that we want, we are most likely going to allow ourselves to go after it. Because if you don't know what you want, there's part of you that does not believe that you are capable of achieving what you want. So in order to improve your self-worth, one of the things that I would advise you all to do is to actually allow yourself to say what it is that you want, no matter how ridiculous it seems. If you wake up today and say, I want a house on the moon, can you envision building a house on the moon? Now, the last thing that I wanted to emphasize on is, what do you like about yourself? What is it that you like about yourself? Now, like I stated in the first point that I made, when we find value within ourselves, there might have been people around who were quick to knock that value down in some way, shape, or form, maybe because of their own insecurities. They knock down our value. When people knock down our self-worth, we begin to, on a subconscious level, place our self-worth based on other people's validation of who we are. When you are trying to retract that, besides having people's validation or not, you stand firm in what it is that you like about yourself. The things that you like, the things that you like to do, no matter how ridiculous people feel like it is, the standards that you put yourself in, the things you want out of life. Like I said, some people don't give themselves the chance to aim higher because they genuinely don't believe that they can aim higher. In order to break out of that, you have to stand firm in your beliefs about yourself, no matter how ridiculous it may seem to people in the outside world. Taking little steps, going towards what you want, challenging yourself when things and feeling of low self-worth arises. Yes, ladies, it's going to feel uncomfortable, but nothing that requires changing has ever been comfortable. There's always been that discomfort. If you want to elevate your self-worth, eliminate the validation you think or you are used to getting from the outside world, and stand firm in your beliefs about what it is you like about yourself and the things that you want out of life. Okay, ladies, thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate each and every one of you. Let me know what you think. Do you already practice some of these things that I've told you about? How are you planning to elevate your self-worth, especially on your femininity journey? How do you plan on placing standards on yourself and not allowing things that are less deserving than what you believe that you deserve in your life? Okay, ladies, thank you all so much for stopping by. I really appreciate each and every one of you. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share, and follow. Follow me on my social media, follow Pinterest, whichever one in the description is going to be listed there. And I will see you all in my next video, okay? Bye.